Good morning. It's time for our crochet meeting. Are you there? I'm Angie in the yarn room, and welcome to this week's crochet meeting that we have regularly on Saturdays at 9 a.m. my time, which is US Central Time. So come and join me. I'm going a little batty. And batty, you know what I mean. Not like cool batty. Crazy batty. Come on in, guys. Grab your stuff. I'm going to be sitting here crocheting and just waiting for y'all to join in and join me. And I have stuffing. So, anyways, let's see what we're going to do here because I know what I want to do. I want to crochet a bat because I had a bat and I am going batty because I cannot find it. It's a bat that can hang upside down. You can hang it from your car. You can hang it from wherever you want. And now I want to hang it and I can't find it. I made it last season. So I also saw a different way to do the wings. And I think I want to do that. So I'm going to start working on my bat. And so I'm going to have it just a little bit lower. Do you like my... I'm getting ready for Disney. So these are my ears. I'm going to wear these. I think I'm going to wear this when I go this year. I'm going to start a magic ring with just a chain of 3. And I go back into the first chain, which I left very loose. And I'm going to make single crochets. And I think I'm just going to make 6. So that's 1, 2, and that chain did not count as any kind of stitch. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me know if y'all can hear me. What the heck is this button right there? Oh, no, thank you. Okay. Hello, people. Did I make 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did. Now I'm going to pull my circle closed. I started a little, or did I start at 9 o'clock? So I don't like to start too early, but I will talk about this again. So 6. Do I have a written pattern for it, I believe? Oh my gosh, I should have just gotten that out. And then now I'm just going to crochet back into that first stitch with a single crochet, and I'm just going to make another single crochet all the way around. No increases on this one because this little guy has a little pointy bottom, the one I'm making. So you're going to make 6 more. And then he's going to get kind of bulbous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I make an extra one? No, I hope not. So far, this is what I have. And then I'm going to do another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you see I have like a little point down here. Once I hook it back up, I like to end my row. I don't like to work in spirals. I get confused. So I have to end my rows, you guys know that about me, right? Okay, so now I have this. So 6, I still have 6 for the first 3 rows. And now I'm going to increase as single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase. So back into that same stitch, single crochet, and an increase of a single crochet in here. So that's 2 of them. How are you guys doing today? What are y'all working on? Are you just sitting and watching and enjoying the video? I hope so. I hope I'm entertaining enough for you guys. I've been going crazy today looking for that bat, and I cannot find it. So I'm going to have to make another one. One, and then an increase. Oh, yay. So now this little end here, I'm going to stuff him back. And actually, you know what I need to do? I need to stick my hook into that center and go ahead and bring that tail to the outside. That way I can always pull it if I need it. And plus I might use it to hang something on, you know, to sew it on, sew something to it, because he needs to hang upside down. This is the bottom of his body. Good morning, Amy. Cassie, hello. What's up? Bats are up, flying in the sky today. And I'm going to slowly be making it more bulbous. And I don't want it too big, so now I did one increase. I'm going to do two increase. One, two, and then an increase. That's what I mean by two increase. I have different way of phrasing things. I've learned an abstract way. One, two, increase. And I'll go back and look at this video again so I can recreate the pattern, but I kind of pretty much know. This is how I'm just winging it. So one, two, increase, and I'm finished. When you end up with an increase, it makes me very happy because then I know I'm on track. Okay, so don't worry about this top. It keeps falling off of me, and because I found this at the thrift store and I loved it, but it was too big for me, so I said, you know what, I'm going to use it and I'm going to put a tank top underneath, and it could be my sexy top. My sexy granny top. So if you see me doing that, it's because it kind of bothers me a bit, but I kind of do like it on both sides. Ooh, look at that. Maybe like that. I'll keep it like that for a bit. Okay, so that was two increase. I'm going to do a three increase. One, two, ring-a-dingy, three, ring-a-dingy. No, three single crochets, and then an increase of two single crochets in the same spot. One, two. Wait, was that three? Wait a minute. Was I on three? I shouldn't have been playing around. One, two, three, increase. One, two, three, increase. Thank you, Violet. Thank you, Cassie. Okay, so one, two, three, increase, and I'm at the end, so that makes me happy. Okay, so I usually wear my t-shirt, guys. I am so sorry for our crochet meeting that says I crochet past my bedtime, but I didn't today. But I do have my name tag here on my chair, so I'm kind of prepared. Okay, so far I have this little cone, and this is the pattern I can use for the candy corn, I think, if I turned it upside down. What do you think? Okay, but we're working on a bat. Now we're going to do, I think I'm going to do a single crochet all the way around, and then I'm going to increase again to 4. So, but this round, I think I'm going to do a 1 because I'm just eyeballing it, and I know that I don't want it to get too big, too fast. So in between my my increase rows, rounds, I'm going to dang it, I can't even think. I'm going to put a row of just single crochets and no increases, a row of no increases. Okay. All right. So I have that. And I don't know what yarn I'm using because it was a donated yarn. I just know it's kind of a rough gray, and I love it. Perfect for a bat. Can you see it? I love it. I'll try to move it so you can see different views of it. Okay, now I'm going to do 4 increase. So 4 single crochets and an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. increase. You guys, do you have any questions? You learning crochet? Just put them in the comments here in the chat, and if I don't have an answer, somebody will. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. Woo, my last one. I stayed on count. But the wings that I had on my previous one were just one panel. But the ones I see on the, I saw one today that, or last night, that had it made out of a circle, and it made it more sturdy. And you could add a wire to it, I guess, if you wanted to close it. Okay, so this next round, I'm gonna make just single crochets, no increases, no nothing. And I'm at 4 increase. And so the next round, I'm going to do 5 increase. Thank you, Cassie. I've been crocheting for quite a while. Hello, Sonia. Welcome, welcome, honey. I'm just working on a bat. You guys who've been with me forever, do y'all remember last year when I made the bat? I made several of them and I sold them, and I know I kept one for myself, and I cannot find that dang thing. I thought it was hanging on my door right in front of me, across from me, but it's not. And I organized it, so I don't know what I did with that bat. All those keychains, what did I do with all those keychains? I'm still looking around because I cannot find it. I know I didn't get rid of it. Okay, so I'm still doing a row of no increases. And I want him to be kind of fat. So I think I'm done with these single crochet rows, these no increase rows. So 4, we may go up to 5 increase. I don't know. Okay. Okay, we're doing 5. I'm so sorry. We're yawning. 2, 3, 4, 5, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, increase. Oh, I forgot to tell you what size hook I'm using. That was 5 increase, don't let me forget. I am using a size 4 millimeter, and it has to be chewed up by a dog for it to really work well. So, Daisy. Y'all know it's Daisy. She's the only dog that chews everything up around here. And I would blame it that she was a baby, but she's already 2 or 3 years old, so she should be over that kind of stuff. Look at that. So now we're going to 6 increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get really happy at the end here. 6, increase in the last stitch. I'm wearing my Disney ears, my Mickey ears, because I'm getting ready to go to Disney World this year, in this month. And I know you've heard a lot about it. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you. You can find them on YouTube, on Amazon. That was 6. I'm going to do one more row of a 7 and then start decreasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I was supposed to just go to 7, right? Or 8. Wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. I think I'm supposed to be right here. Increase. 7. Am I supposed to be at 7? Oh, guys, I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now I have an increase. Yeah, I think I was at 7. Okay, yay, yay, yay. This is why I should have it written down and keeping track of it. And I usually do, but I'm so unprepared today. This is what we have so far. Now I'm going to start decreasing. So 7. I think I'm going to make one more row of no increases, just a single row, and then I'm going to start decreasing. So we ended up at 7 decrease, but I want it to decrease quite quickly. So I think I'm going to start decreasing. Let me think about it while I'm doing these single crochets here. I want to end up with 6 at the neck. So I guess I should start decreasing by something by 2, divisible by 2, because I like them pretty fat here. So we ended up with 7. So let's start with 4 decrease on the next row and see how that looks. And see if it works out. Because we ended up in 7 here. Let's do in between 7 and the center is 3, 3. So I'm going to do 3 because I want the center of the 7 here. I think that makes sense in my head. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, decrease. And I do the invisible decrease where you only go through the 2 front loops. 1, 2, 3, and I do end up over here by my increase. Okay, and do my decrease here over my increase. Let's see how that's gonna look. Oh yeah, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Decrease. Let's see how it works out. Was I doing 3 or 4? I'm so sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, decrease. Yeah, 3 decrease. Okay, 3 decrease. 1. Was that a decrease? 2, 3, decrease. This is what happens when you make it up on the fly, people. I remember what my bat looked like. It's just a bulbous body, and it came up to the center where the neck is, and then a bulbous head. And then, of course, I gave it bat ears. I don't remember what kind of ears I gave it, but what did I bring out? Did I bring any yarn for that? I'll find something. Pink, maybe purple. I like that combo. Okay. That was a decrease, right? That was a decrease. Let me see. Nope. I'm going back to a decrease so I know where I'm at. That was a decrease, so go back to the decrease. One, two, three, decrease. One, two, three, decrease. One. Oh, I kind of got off of track here. Maybe I should have done 4. Okay, so now I'm here. I'm still going to keep it. I'm going to do 2 decrease. 1, 2, decrease. Hello. Oh, y'all are helping me and I wasn't even listening. So sorry. 67, Green Club. Okay, I said it for you. Thank you, Kels. Hi, Mem Nolly. How are you? Welcome in. Real multimedia production. I love your Mickey ears. They're one of my favorite Halloween movies. Yes, me too. Cassie 8, thank you. Yes, 7. Is he? Do I make clothes? Sometimes. Hello from Turkey, Zira. Thank you for subbing, Cassie. I'm making a bat that's going to be able to hang upside down, and I can put it in my car. And I don't want it too big, so everything I'm making this month is Halloween related. I love Halloween. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, let's see. I pressed a button, wrong button there. Yes, a bat. Okay, where was I? 2, decrease. 1, 2, and then a decrease. Did I do it? Yeah. 1, 2, decrease. Before it gets too tight, I'm going to add stuffing. 2, decrease. This is what it looks like where I join every time. And I know that I'm here because there's a little step up. And that's why I like doing that. So I don't have to worry about any markers or anything like that. 1, 2, decrease. 1, 2, decrease. 1. Okay, so since I did not start with 7 decreases, then I am not going to be going back to where I know that I'm on the right because I did not end on a decrease. I'm missing one. So maybe I should have started at 4 or 5. I'm not sure. But no, I like this. See how it's bulby? So now I'm going to do 1 decrease. And I'm going to go ahead and stuff some stuff in here real quick because polyfill, because I don't like to be stuffing when the hole is too tight, and I want to make sure that it's going to go in there to the very, very bottom tip. I use my scissors sometimes to just jam it in there. Make it pretty tight inside that little area there. If you just keep poking it, it kind of makes it fit in there. But not too tight. I don't want it coming out like that, so I'll squeeze it a little bit. There we go. Okay. And I'll put a little bit more in here, but I don't need to have too much in here while I'm working on it. Okay. So now we're up to 1 decrease. Let me count how many stitches I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 1 decrease. 1 decrease. Any of y'all making any Halloween stuff? 1, decrease. 'Tis the month. I did my AI challenge and I'm working on the video. 1, decrease. 1, decrease. I think if you wanted to make this smaller, you can use a smaller hook. Of course, the smaller the hook, it will make what, if you're using the same yarn, it'll make it smaller. You can also use smaller yarn. 1, and a decrease, but there is no room for decrease, so I'm just making another 1 and putting it in. And let's see how many I have before I join. Before I join, let's see how many stitches I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna have 12. So 1 more decrease, and then, you know what? I don't know. I think 12 is good because I like that size. Okay. So now I'm going to, let me just make sure and count again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. Let me check on you guys. We should, Mem Nolly. Do you mean on my channel or in our in-person group? That would be great. But, you know, I don't think Luna would like the Nightmare Before Christmas. She can, poor girl, every time she sees my my work, she just kind of goes, that's nice. She's trying to be nice. She's a very nice person. But, and she's our overlord for the group. That's what Allegra and I call her. And Allegra, by the way, she's still around. We haven't seen that girl hiding our hair of her. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell some of these real. Baby Chextia. Thank you. Thank you, baby. I would love to see it. Cindy from Orange County, California. Hi, I'm Angie, and I'm in the yarn room, and I'm going to be making a little bat. This is his bottom, and he's going to hang upside down. I need to make the head, and from here I will have little feet where a little, where are all my stuff that I got here? I brought a whole bunch of things out so I could have it to work with. Where did it go? But a ring, like a little jump ring thingy here. Oh, I had it here. What did I do with it? It's these. It's these. I got sidetracked. Sorry, guys. But a little jump ring. And possibly one of these will be in its foot here. Whoa! Be in its little foot. And it'll hang upside down from your car or wherever you want to hang it. Or it can be a keychain. It can be whatever the heck. I'm going to go ahead and close this up because Angie's famous for dropping everything. And I'm using a 4 millimeter hook and just regular, it looks like red heart yarn, that kind of feel to it. Let me move that over. Okay, so let me stuff it a little bit more. So I made it small enough to chain, I made it to a round of 12 stitches, and I just stuffed it, and now that's the top. Can you see that? Oh, let me finish what y'all are talking about. Patty, hello. Hello, Cindy from Illinois. Patty is Cindy. Cindy, why are you doing this to me? Why are you trying to confuse me? You're just going to be known as Patty. I'm sorry, Cindy. I have steel chopsticks that I use for stuffing the rounds in. Yes, that's a very good one to use. Yes. That's good, Mem Nolly. Bye, baby. Chextia. Go text with your friend. Oh, yeah. Either in person or on the channel. Let me think. Well, I can't because of copyright things on my channel. Dang it. Hi, Hope. How are you? Welcome back. Good to see you. I'm working on a little bat. I had a bat here. I cannot find it. I wanted it just so I could show you and I could have a little reference. And look what I bought. I just looked over. I bought 3 bags of skulls. Heck, do I know what I'm going to do with them? No. But who doesn't need a collection of skulls? Me. I bought 4 bags. This is another one that wasn't connected to it. Bah, ha, 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 ha. Also, I lost my hairbrush. It is, I'm going to put this down for a second so I don't mess it up. It is a hairbrush that's round and I could blow dry my hair and it would give it a nice shape. It was metal. I lost it maybe about 3 or 4 months ago and I was like, my daughter probably used it. It's probably in the bathroom. She doesn't live with me, but she comes every so often, but not anymore. Now they have their house. They were here today. And so I said, Emmy, do you have it? And she goes, no, I don't have it. Maybe it's under your drawer. I said, I need to go look again. I've already torn it apart looking for it. So then she's here today picking up some more stuff that she has here. And she's cleaning out the bathroom. And she yells, oh my gosh, give this to Mom. She hands it to Kenny. And I don't want to really show you too much, but because it has so much hair in it. It's my brush. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew she had it in there somewhere. Anyway, so just talking about my little rant about my brush. I'm doing well, Hope. You always need skulls. And you know what happened, Mem Nolly? Is that I went to Dollar Tree and I saw this box full of them and I left it there. I said, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. And then I said, I do need it. I went back. They were all gone. Somebody crazy like me bought them all. And then I have been going to the Dollar Trees everywhere looking for them. I was almost going to buy like 10 of them, but I decided not to. And I finally found them at the Dollar Tree closer to me. Okay, so for the neck, I learned this from a person named Little Crochet Farm is the name of her channel on YouTube. She makes her patterns and her tutorials are free and she has a lot of cute little amigurumi. And she does this, what I'm going to show you in a minute, for her neck. And it makes it very, not so wobbly. You know how you make something that has a neck and it just tilts to the side? Oh, I hate that. She makes a round of slip stitches in the center on the back loop only. You can do single stitches if you wanted to, but I'm just, and if you're off count, that's okay, because we're going to also be working in the front stitches. We still have front stitches in there. So 1, and so you just work in the back stitch. Let me see if I'm going to be showing you correctly. In the back stitch only. Hard to do it when I'm not looking at it. And usually I worry about catching the stuffing, but this is going to be an inside. That's a back stitch. That's a single slip stitch. Put it in the back loop only. Slip stitch. Back loop only. Let me get taller. Slip stitch. Actually, she might have. That looks really tight. Okay, so gotta pull that. So I've shown you there, guys, so I gotta keep it next to my face so I can see it. Slip stitch, and I keep it kind of loose, don't make it too tight. Slip stitch. Yeah, I was just having a little trouble there. So you do that just in the back loops only. You make a slip stitch. And I think that not sure if she cuts her yarn after this, but I never cut my yarn after this round and fasten off. I just keep going. And I can kind of tell where I am. Let's see, you know where you started. If you don't, you always put a stitch marker in that stitch so you won't get confused. I've been doing this quite a while, so, and even if I mess up, I'm like, eh. I'm just loosening that little stitch there. And one more. Sometimes when I can't get into that stitch, I just hook it with this and I stretch it out just a little bit. It usually helps. Uh-oh, that was a single crochet. Don't want a single crochet. And now I'm going to stitch back into that same back stitch. Okay, this is what I have. And so if you can see closely enough, this is dark one, there's the front loop still left. And now we're going to start working in those. So all I do is just go down to the first one. I just take my hook and I just start there, pretend I'm just on the right row. So then, let's see, I'll go down just a little bit so you can see. This is the front loop, and if it's too tight, I go in there and I hook it like that and I bring it out just so I can get in there a little bit more. And I'm going to single crochet, and I should have 12. Whatever you do, make sure you have 12 or whatever number you decided on. I like 12 or 6. That's 3. And I'm making single crochets now. Let me loosen up that stitch is like too tight for me to get my hook into. So I'm going to stretch it out. I'll count my stitches after a while. I think that was, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Actually, I'm kind of doing it wrong. 6, let's see. No, I'm gonna leave it like that. The next one I will increase. It'll be easier. That's the back stitch, okay. Let me check how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6 or 7? 6. Let's go with 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm off, unless I miscounted over there. Let's see. That's okay. You get to see me in real time and what I'm doing here. I'm hooking this loop so I can go through it. And I'm going to go back and count because I may have just lost count. Who knows? Okay. Let me count. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alrighty then. Okay, so now I just went in a single crochet into each of my 12 stitches that I ended up with at the top of the body. So this is the body. Now in this 12, I'm going to close it off. Fasten off, make my new round. I'm going to chain 1. And now in that same stitch, I'm going to increase in every stitch. So we're doing single crochets, so 2 single crochets in each stitch. 2. Increase, increase. Let me stop increasing for a bit so I can go check on you guys. Thank Shima, hello, honey. You snuck in on me. Good morning, Shima. Yes, leave me a like if you like me. Only if you like me. If you don't like me, don't do it. How did I make my name tag? I have a live. If you go look at my playlists, in my live, there's one where I think I take like 3 lives that I work on it. So it's just basically a rectangle Then I surface stitched my name on there, and then I just closed it in with, what did I do to the back? I put felt on the back to make it more stable. And a safety pin is what I used. I sewed a safety pin to it, and that's how I stick it on me. Hi, Eddie Taveras. Is it Spanish, Taveras? Thank you, Jessica. You can buy them on Amazon. These are reading glasses because I can't see anything in front of my face without these. And on my channel, you can go and look at my description, and I think I have a link for them there. If not, just search big pink reading glasses. That's what I did, and it comes in a 2-pack. I have these and the black ones. Thank you, Ray. Okay, I'm caught up. Ooh, bacon! Eek! Okay, now we're back to this again. We're going to have 2 single crochets in each stitch. 1. That's pretty tight. Okay. Increase. Increase. I need to use a smaller hook so I can see the, how tiny it can be. Increase. I have to talk to myself in a certain way because that helps me keep on track. Increase. And it just depends. I don't know what kind of voices come out. Increase. Sometimes I have my country accent. Put 2 of them in that thing, lady. Put 2 of them. Anything just to keep me focused on this. Let's see. I'm afraid to count afterwards because what if I'm off count? Oh my gosh, whoa. I'm just using any old yarn. You can get the cheapest yarn. Red Heart works. I love Red Heart. I don't know, that was a naked yarn ball because it has no tag on it. I remember somebody said a naked, and I was like, I love it. A naked yarn, no tag, no label around it or anything. So I'm sure someone gave it to me. Okay, I'm going to go back real quick and count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, I'm missing 2. 20. I need 24. And I ran out of space already. I need 20. Let me go back. Did I miss it somewhere around here? Did I miss a stitch? I think I missed it right there because it looks kind of... I think I did. 20. And I'm just going to add 4 more stitches in here. Sorry. That's how I fudge it. I'm off count. I'm just going to put all right here in this area as long as I ended up with 24 stitches. Is that bad to you guys? Are you perfectionists? Some guys, you need to have an exact pattern. I don't have to have an exact pattern. I just have to have an idea. So that's why I just add the 4 in there. So if you don't like to do that, don't do it. Go back and try to make it right. So I have 24 stitches, and now I'm going to do, that was double. Now I'm going to do, let's see, how big do I want his head? Bigger than his body or around the same? Yeah, 1 more. I'm going to do a single crochet and an increase. Okay, so 1. As if we were making a flat coaster or something. 1. Increase. 1. Increase. 1. increase, 1. I like my amigurumis to have big heads. Increase. So if it's bigger than the body, I love it. 1. Increase. 1. Increase. You know, I'm really liking making lives and showing y'all how to make stuff that I want to take some of these lives and I want to like make them into a video. So I'm going to try that. Has anybody done that? I would love to. Oh, let's see. People have come in. Thank you, Muscan. Thank you. Pet World. Do I always say your name like that, Pet World? How are your birdies? How's Violet? Okay, bye, Pet World. Going to your grandma. Thank you for checking in on us, Pet World. Thank you. Christmas time. Yay. Don't start confusing me, Pet World. Thank you for reminding everybody, Hope, to leave a thumbs up. Look, I made it to 20. Next goal is 30. Thrifty Crocheter. Thank you. You know what? Also, they flip over. And I get the jack. I'll turn it over for a little while. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I'm going to start wearing this. Let's see. Bye-bye. I'm good, Shima. How are you doing? I look up here like I'm waiting for you to answer me through the camera. Thank you, MJ. You used to crochet? No, you still crochet. You're just in hiatus. So whenever you're ready to jump on in, show me what you're making. I'd love to see it. 1, increase. 1, increase. Oh, my stomach is growling. That means I'm hungry. For some reason, I've been hungry in the morning for quite a while now, and usually I'm never hungry in the morning. Let's see. 1, increase. And it looks like we're making a ruffle, but we're making a big fat head. 1, increase. And if I don't like it, I will just frog it. Ribbit. 1. That's the end. Wait a minute. Should be the increase. It is. 1. Increase. And look at that. I'm back on track again. Okay. So I watched this video about perfect balls, and I'm going to make a video about perfect balls. And so I think that I need to start making, because just following a pattern, I don't like to do that. I need to understand how it works, you know. How does it get bigger? How many compared to how many to make it smaller? So that's what I like to do. I like to think about things that way. Thank you. Abby, I am a crocheter. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Shima. Less painful than weaving in ends. What was I talking about? I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, look, I'm going to go ahead and use this stuffing here because I stuck my finger in there and I said, wow, it's kind of empty. Let me shove that in there. Yay. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to do, I have 2 rows. I'm going to do 3 rounds of single crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to use a marker so I can mark this round, not this stitch, but this round as my first one of single crochet so I can keep track and I don't have to think about it until I look down and say, have I already reached that end? Okay, so I'm going to do 3 rounds of single crochet. That'll help me because I don't have to think so much right now and I can go and hang out with you guys. Thanks, Hope, again. Hope, thank you. Alrighty, so what else is going on with you guys? What are y'all working on? What are y'all working on? What kind of mess are you making at home? Because, you know, my husband is getting really ticked off. He just gathers all my yarn. He always wears socks. So he goes around, comes by my side of the bed, and he just uses his feet and he gathers all the yarn pieces that are there. And he just leaves them there for me. I was like, I think that's a hint to clean up my mess. He's always been like that. When we were dating and I had my own apartment, he would come over, mostly because I was scared to go to sleep by myself. So he would rub my back a little bit until I fell asleep. And then he'd hang out for a little bit and clean my house. Who doesn't marry someone like that? He would clean. He hates little pieces of paper. He hates little mess. And he's always been like that. And so, and then he would lock up and leave. And I'd be knocked out and I'd be okay. So anyways, because I still thought he was there. Because you know what? When I was younger, I used to, when I lived in that apartment, I would lay there and just visualize the whole apartment going away. And my bed was just right there by the train tracks. And the whole world, I was just exposed to the world. That's how I thought. So I was pretty scared. So anyways, he used to take care of that for me. So that's 1 row. See, I put my marker in there to know that this is the first row of single crochet. So I'm going to do 3 and we'll see how it looks. 1, I'm not counting anymore. 2, I am counting, aren't I? I bought this shirt. It's really big, but I loved it so much and it's very Halloweenish. And I said, I'm still going to wear that thing. I'm just going to put a tank top underneath. And sure enough, I love it. I love it. But it kind of bothers me when it gets, you know, it's just hanging there. So I need to make it like even. Even. That's my tank top. Abby, I didn't see Abby come in. Or did I already see Abby come in? I'm old. I don't remember things, people. You're laying in bed. It's 12:49 a.m. Here in Australia. In Australia? Oh, you've been sick for a week. Oh, no. I hope you feel better. So, Australia, yes, but 12:49 a.m. or, oh, middle of the night. Okay, Angie. Oh. Okay, I love it when it's just no increases or anything and I could just veg out here and, you know, just think, contemplate life. And this hook, I wish I would have got another 4, but I already started with this one, so I'm not going to. That bitten off part is rubbing against my hand. I need to make a cover for it. You know what? I wonder. I was going to say, I wonder if these silicone things fit on here, but it doesn't. It's too big. Too big. My silicone finger. Use this when I use the hot glue. Got to. You don't want to burn yourself. And plus, when I'm doing these rows of, you know, non-thinking single crochets, I can talk more. Aren't you lucky? Can y'all see me crocheting? Because sometimes when I'm on the lives, I will notice that I cannot see what they're working on because all of the comments are in the way. After midnight, yes, yes. I was just a little confused, Hope. Just a little confused. You have the same hook. Is it bitten by a pup, one of your fur babies? Oh, I have 22 likes. Let's go to 30 people. If you like me, leave a like. Press the thumb icon or just double tap your screen if you're on the phone and it'll leave me a like. And I'm not above begging for likes. Like me, please. No, only if you want to. I always say that. Oh, my coffee. It's not hot, but it's still warm. I'm glad I have that little warmer there. Okay. I finished my second round of single crochets and then we shall, oh, I'm slip stitching it closed. So that's my first round, that's my second round. Don't look at my fingernails. They all broke because they really messed up my nails by making them so thin when they grind on them, when they sand them down. That's why I'm just letting them be for now. And one of my friends, remember last Saturday I had my friend Kate, well, her press-on nails, I'm going to go and look for them. She says they've stayed on, and she's, you know, she works and does all kinds of stuff with them, and they've stayed on. So I need to go find those, see how much they are. I may go today, and yeah, try them out. Okay, so this is the third one. I don't know. I may do another one. Do I have anything else to show you? Okay, so I cannibalize a lot of stuff. This little purse, oh, how sad. I used it, but you know what I'm gonna cannibalize too? Are this, because it's real leather. I'll buy real leather bags at the thrift store and I just use them up. If I need a leather piece or something like that, that's a good way to get it. But also, I am going to cannibalize all of these zippers. I'm gonna cut way outside of them. And then the zipper's already attached. And then I can crochet around that. And I have a zipper there. And I have a zipper on this side that has leather, so I will cut around that and make holes there, I think. And I have another one on the other side. So I have so many pieces. I use the rings on here and stuff for my other bags to give it straps and stuff like that. And then I can use this snap right here. Oh gosh, so many uses out of this purse. So if you go to thrift stores, find yourself, it could be, sometimes I buy them and I'm like, I can't bring myself to cut them. I just use them. But if they're kind of yucky, you know, not your style, cannibalize them for all its parts. And in leather, you can punch holes in it and then crochet around it. So if you needed leather, let your mind and your imagination go wild. Imagination. Oh, sorry. I wanted to go ahead and crochet up here so y'all could see better. This is my last round of single crochets so far. No increases. So far, this is my last round. I'm going to look at it and decide. See, that's the beauty of making up your own pattern. You don't have somebody telling you what the heck to do. No, and what do you mean by half triple crochet? I've never seen a half triple crochet before in my life. I had to do one the other day, and I was like, what the heck? No. But I did it. Okay, so do you see how the head is forming? And I think I want to add one more round of just no increases. Just one more round. Okay, my nose is itchy. My nose is itchy. Get my Kleenex. Last year, I was in the hospital so many times, and this year I was in there twice. And they give you Kleenex. It comes, you know, I would say free, but they probably charged me $100 for this little box. And I bring them home and I have a whole bunch of them just stored up in my, sorry, my nose is itchy. Stored up in my bathroom closet. Okay. I'm at 26 likes. Thank you, Lindsay. Welcome to the yarn room. Chunky, you love thrifting. Well, I think it's weird when people don't like to go thrifting. Yes, it's dirty. You wash it, you clean it. You think you have bed bugs, put it in a bag, a black bag. Put it outside for a while. Don't let any air get into it. Then wash it. Leave it out there for a couple weeks. But usually I'm not too afraid of it. I have not had an issue ever. So, oh, I better not say that because I am going to go to their stores today probably. I'm meeting my friend Sylvia again around 1 o'clock, and we're going to meet somewhere. I don't know where. But yeah, I would like to stay there by the mall. I'm going to tell her. Okay, so I'm barely starting this round. Okay, so another round of no increases, just some beautiful little single crochets with a 4mm hook. And I'm making a bat, and this bat is gonna hang upside down. Look at that. Can you kind of visualize it now? Pretty easy. How long have I been on here? Oh, an hour. So I think maybe in an hour. Do you think I can finish this in an hour? I hope so. And then I'm going to go back and try to write the pattern down. And if I do get a pattern, I will try to put it in the description again, okay? And y'all can go look at it because my lives get posted to my channel and you can always go back and look at them. Cannot see the, I don't know if you can. In some channels, I can see go back to the other comments, but I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't know what's happening, but go back. Just know that my videos are on my playlist for lives. Okay, this is my last row of single crochets. Now I'm going to move this hook to this top row, so I can know this is the row that was my last. This is just how my mind works. My last no increases. And now I'm going to start decreases. Look at that beautiful bulbous head. So I went up to what? How many? 24, I think. And I went to one increase. I'm going to do two and a decrease. Yeah, I think so. I caught the yarn here, so let me undo that. Okay, this is the round that I went in. I had to redo it because I caught my working yarn in there in the little stitch marker. Okay, I'm going to do one decrease, one decrease. I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not. I may just do one decrease over and over again. One decrease. And I'm not doing an invisible decrease right now because I like it to be a little thick and it's big around. One decrease. And let's see how it looks on this round here. One. And the reason I'm doing one is because I like to mimic what happened at the bottom to the top. That way, in reverse. That way it matches up. One decrease. And I had a one increase on that last row. And you're going backwards. One decrease. One decrease. And then we will see. And I would not automatically go into decrease only. One decrease, yeah, okay. One decrease. So our weekly meetings are for us just to work together, to ask for help, to just sit and relax and watch and hang out with people who like to crochet, and maybe like what I say. Okay, look, that's a decrease. And do you see how it's going up now? Okay, so I think that I am going to be making just, I don't want to double it so much. I think I'm going to do another one increase. Decrease. Sorry. Decrease. One, decrease. Let's see how that looks. One, decrease. No promises, people. No promises. Are you looking good? One. I wonder if I should just do one decrease until I get to the 6. That one needs to be a decrease. If I'm following my own pattern. Decrease. 1, decrease. 1, decrease. This would be cute with a smaller hook. 1, decrease. Okay, so any of you guys do tapestry? I have been trying and it always comes out so wonky. I think what I'm doing, and I've been watching people on YouTube to see what I'm doing wrong. You know what I do? Is I yank the stitches when I change colors. And I think that that's a big problem. There is a gnat here. Did I catch it? I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, little booger. Ooh. And I think I'm just going to make, so he's going to have a squashed little head. Let me count how many stitches I have, because I think I want it to go to, it's getting smaller. I'm going to have to stuff it in a little bit in the next round probably and add the eyes. Okay, let me count. 18. I go backwards. 16. 17. 17. Am I missing one there? Let's undo that. We want to end up with an even number. Am I wrong? I'm just going to leave it because I hope I'm not just counting wrong. Okay. I'm still going to do the one. Let me get some, just to see how it's going to look puffed out. Oh, he's going to be gorgeous. I don't want to stuff him yet because I got to add the eyes. My safety eyes. I found them. I found them. I had that together today. It's a bat, chunk. You do leather work? You don't knit. Thank you. Thank you, Memnali. I'll let you know. Memnali is so sweet. So sweet. Help you. Rajiv, I don't know if I can help you. Bye, Hope. Thank you for being here and watching after me. Apprentice to Whimsy. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Have a good day, Hope. Go have some fun or clean your house, whatever you need to do. Okay, so 1, decrease. 1, decrease. I'm not a pattern maker. I just make things up and then see if it works. 1, decrease. So I don't know if this is correct. It's driving somebody crazy. I like him to have a squashed little head. Like a little possum face. That's what, I don't know why it reminds me of a possum face. Possums are really pointy look, but I think little possum squashed face. That's my thinking. That's my thinking, people. Where's the beginning of this? Right here. Yeah. Okay. 1. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to stop here. Usually where I have my, where I started my changing line here, it stayed, look how nice and neat it looked. I mean, you can see it, but it does not bother me one bit. That's going to be in the back. And this will be the front. So I need to put eyes up here in the front. Eyes up here, people. I have these. I don't think I want those. What size is this? I do like these. Maybe he needs bigger eyes. Does he need bigger eyes? I'll close that for now. He needs big eyes. Looks like a cicada. I think I love those eyes. I think I love those eyes, people. And I think I'm going to keep them that close already. Okay. Going to put the little stopper in. Mem Nolly made these for me. I'm going to use it to help me squeeze it down. Yay! Here's this one. And sometimes I melt the tips of these things here because I don't want them to poke out, but the head's going to be so filled with stuffing. I don't think I'll have to worry about that. Yay. It really helps, Mem Nolly. Thank you so much. Okay. And I'm going to do a little pink little nose here. Little bat. And I might add some white yarn around. Now I can stuff. Start stuffing this thing. Just a little bit. Because I can stuff it again in a minute. Because I'm just going to do 2 rounds of single crochets. I need more stuffing. Okay, oh, I made it past 30. Yay. Now, what I really want to get to is the wings. Because that's what I am contemplating on changing from what I made last year. That's too much. Okay. I am still going to stuff it some more in a bit. But right now, let me go ahead and make my 2 rounds of single crochet. Then I show you how I would close it off. 1. This one I'm going to count. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, disaster. My eyeballs were open, and I know I would spill that everywhere. What was that? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just curious. 5. 6. 7. Oh, too loose. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, don't tell me I ended up at 12. How did I do that? What kind of magic is that? I hate when the stuffing comes through there. Ugh, stick it back in there. Okay, my 12, where's my 12 at? Oh no, yeah, yeah, yay. And I will do one more round of single crochets, and then I'll show you how I close it off. Alrighty. Now I'm going to fasten off, and I'm going to leave a big thing, big tail. Boing! And look at that. That's not how it's going to stay. I'm going to cinch it closed, and it'll be round like that. And I'm going to show you how. First, I'm going to stuff the heck out of this baby's head. And look at that neck. It looks really good. Feels very sturdy. And just stuff this in. And you feel and see how you like that. Look at those eyeballs. Okay, now you get your tapestry needle. Did you hear my stomach? Okay, so you're going to thread that tail into your tapestry needle. I'm going to go ahead and take off the, no, I'm going to leave this on because that shows me where the end is. So when you go into these stitches here, you're going to go in underneath the first front loop only, the second front loop only, the same thing to each one of these stitches. Just go underneath and up, and only in the front loop. And you work your way all the way back to the beginning. Underneath and up, underneath and up, underneath and up, underneath. If you skip one, that's okay. Underneath and up. And so you just keep doing that until you come right back to the end. And then I will put one there again in that first one. Okay. So I have them all underneath there. The magic is you hold this and you pull it. And look at that beautiful little circle on top. It took me a long time to figure out how to do that. My circles were so ugly. Ugly. Now you just hide your yarn in here somewhere. I just go back and forth periodically. If I see any kind of stitches that might need another little stitch, I do that. And just to cover it, you know what I mean? Like if there's a gap or whatever, I add another little thing there. And see, I ended up here, and I feel like this is kind of gappy, so I'm just going to go in there too, and I go to the other side, and then I'm going to just pull it out here. And if you feel like you pulled too much, you just take your needle and you just fluff it up. Not that part right there. And then I'm going to make ears. And I'm going to cut this tail off. And all you do is squash your head a little bit. And oh, that's the little bat body. What do you think about that? Okay, let me get a quick, Angie, quick like a bunny. Now we got to make the wings. Okay, so how I'm going to make the wings. Do you remember how we make coasters? Where is it? I know I had it in here somewhere. Oh, well, these. Oh, here's the circle. Coasters, how we make a circle. I like this coaster. I love it. Where we do, I'm going to make it 6 in the center and an increase. And how you do your increases is you would put 6. The next round would be increases in all of them, so you would end up with 12. The next round would be 1 stitch and an increase, 1 and an increase. And if you wanted another one, it would be 2 stitches and an increase. And you keep going until you get what you want, okay? The circle that you want. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and I need to make 2 of them. And it'll be really, really quick, I think. And I'm going to do single crochets. I make 3, a chain of 3, but this very first chain, I open up a little bit and I work in there and I do a single crochet. That chain doesn't count for anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what we're going to do is fold that circle in half. This, if we made the circle, then we're going to fold it in half, and that would be its wings. And then I would close it and make little points, and then make little lines that go down it. Oh, but look at that. What if he had one of these for wings? Okay. I've been known to take coasters and do other things with them. The same stitch, go in and make your increases. 1, 2, and don't skip a stitch, because that's what I'm famous for doing on this second one. It's always this second one that I forget, or I skip. I think because it gets a little tight. 2. That's 3. That's 4 increases. That's 5 increases. And 6 increases. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why does it look like it's not big enough? And then you close it, and that's with the increase in each one, and you make a chain to go up. And now I'm going to do 1 into that same place where the chain came out, and then an increase. 1 increase. What are y'all going to do the rest of the day? Y'all have plans? Or are you going to just keep on crocheting? One increase. 1 increase. Yay. And it's okay if it's a little, it doesn't have to lay too flat, because you are going to fold it in half. So if you feel like it's kind of curly, don't worry about it. You know, like I mean by bending in or whatever. I want it bigger than that. He needs bigger wings than that. So we're going to keep going for a while. So now we're going to do 2 stitches and an increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase. Let me do the increase. I end on an increase there. Hopefully finish your sweater. You started to play Yarn Chicken, so now I'm not sure if I can finish it. Oh no, Yarn Chicken is the worst. You know who's good at Yarn Chicken? My daughter, Allegra, because she will just frog it for a little bit and then she'll finagle her stitches somehow. Well, I hope you can do that. I hope you're able to do it, Carla. Okay. Make it even, right? Make this even. There we go. Oh, that's nice. I ended in an increase and I'm doing 2. So 1, 2. Maybe gonna tilt you down a little bit because I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. And then an increase. 1, 2 for the increase. Now 1, 2, an increase. 1, 2, increase. Sometimes when you do it like this, you will end up with little points. And if I want round, I do not like those points. But these points are going to be perfect for me. Okay? So now I'm going to do 3, increase, increase, 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, increase, 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 increase at the end. I'm on track. Still kind of small because I'm going to fold it in half. Still small. I want them bigger, bigger. What was that? Was that 3 increase? 1, 2, 3 increase. Now I'm going to do 4 increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an increase. And you know what I want to start doing right now? In this increase, make a chain in between the increases. Makes it more pointy. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. Put a chain in the center of those increases. One, 2, 3, 4. Increase, chain in between the increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Increase, chain in the increase. Looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. Wait. Yeah. So how many did I do? 1, this is the increase, 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. Now the increase is in here, and add my chain in between that increase, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, increase. Okay, so with those chains in between the increase, this is what it starts to look like. It starts to get those little points. And whenever I fold it, you're gonna have little points right there. And that's where where I'm gonna put the little bat wing lines going through. And it's still too small. Still too small for my little bat. One more, do you think? Because I'm gonna add another stitch closing it up, and that'll make it bigger also. So one more. So if that was 4, then we need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase with the chain. Increase. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase. I try to put the increase in where the other increase goes, but maybe I should have increased how many stitches. I thought I did 5. 1. Did I do a double there? I did. 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase. Oh, I know what I think I'm supposed to do. I'm just going to keep it like this, but I think on the things, don't you add like 2 and is this my increase? Yes. I add chain. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself because I have to figure this out, and this is going to be my last round, so I don't have to worry about it too much. You know, working out on counts and all that kind of stuff. I just want it to have the points. Let's see. Okay, 5. And then an increase here. 1. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Let's see. I don't know what happened. Okay. Well, hopefully I can recreate this on the next one. I am going to fold it. I don't know why I have so many. No, it's correct. Okay, so I should do it here. Okay, so I fold it where I finished, and now I'm just going to slip stitch into the back loops only. the wrong place. Or single crochet or slip stitch, I think. Slip stitch until the back loops only. And then when you get to that point, let's see how this looks and if I am truly going to do it back loop only. Now we're getting to the point here. So on this point, I'm going to go through both of them, and I want to make a point. So I'm going to do 2 single crochets, a chain, and 2 single crochets in there. Now go back to just going in the back loops of single crochets. Is that what it's doing? Or was I doing slip stitches? Slip stitches, I think. Okay, I don't know. Was I doing slip stitches? Oh, well, you know what, Carla? You can go back and watch this. This is going to be on my channel and on my playlist. You can find it in the lives. You push the live button on my channel and it'll show you all my live videos and you can go back and rewatch them. So no probs. And I'm going to see if I can make myself a little pattern and make a video tutorial also, or make the video tutorial out of this. Okay, so these, let's see, back loop only, and I'm reaching another corner. And so remember what I did there? I put 2 single crochets and a chain and 2 single crochets all in the same stitch. And I go through both of them. And it doesn't matter if they're not lining up, just finagle it and find the place. And then go into the same spot again. 2 single crochets, a chain, and then in the same spot, 2 more single crochets. I think that's so cute. Why didn't I do them like this before? Angie, you're something else, lady. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm coming to a point. 1 more back stitch, single slip stitch. Okay, and now I'm in the point, and I'm going to go through both layers at the same time through all loops. 1, I'm stuck on something there. 1, the same space, 2, chain 1, and then same space, 2 more single crochets. And now in the back loops again. Yeah, I kind of messed up somehow, but I'm going to see if I can remember how I did this. That way I can recreate another one. Basically a circle, and then the last 2 rounds, I did the little chain in between. Okay, I'm going to leave a long tail for sewing. And this is going to be my bat wing. And I will put it in the back. And it's sturdy enough to where it won't, and you can fold it over if you want to. Let's see, yes. This is the way it'll look in the back. And then, what time is it? Should I make the other one? Hi, Amanda. I'm going to tilt y'all. Ooh, not that much. I'm going to tilt y'all a bit. Bye, Hope. Have a good day. Oh, was that a while ago? Thank you, Amanda. Oh, I'm at 40. Let's try for 50. I'm greedy. 50 likes. What? The magic circle to the body, so it's frills? What? I'm making a bat. He's going to go upside down. I'm making the wings, and it's going to go to the back. And then you're going to be able to hang it up with this key ring that I will sew onto here, and then I will add this to the key ring, and then you can just hang it up in your, I'll make a long strap to go with it, so I can hang it up in my car rearview mirror, or I can hang it up in anything, you know what I mean? Ooh, it has a hook, so I can just hook that onto anything. I'm a genius. Like I invented those. Okay, so now I want to make another one of these. Suzanne, hello. Karen, HOA. Okay, Karen. Those things really don't matter, and I'm happy for you. Please stay and talk to us about crochet. Good morning. Miss you. Last night, I don't think I was on last night, was I? Java verses. Oh, last night. What is today? Saturday, Friday? Oh, you went to the meeting. I know. I was so tired. Eddie's like, are you going? And I'm like, oh, no. I actually just felt like making dinner and sitting down, and we ate. I made meatballs. Ooh, that's making me hungry. So, aw. How was it? How was the meeting? Okay. I'm making a bat. I'm making the wings. And he's going to hang upside down. Okay. I'm going to make another one of these before I forget how I made it. I know I started out with 6 in the magic ring. As long as I remember that, most times I'm okay. I chain 3 and I work into that first loop as my magic ring. And I insert it there and bring it up and make one single crochet. 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet, 4 single crochet, 5 single crochet, 6 single crochet. And pull the tail from that first stitch, keep it in the back, and now connect it to the first slip stitch, connect it to the first stitch there. Pull this circle, and you have this. Now we're going to work in each of these 6 stitches and increase. And I'll have to refer back to my other one that I just made. So I make chain 1, and then I make 2 into that same stitch. I don't know, is that my husband working outside in the yard? I didn't think he needed to do anything out there. Oh no, it's not him because he's in there. 2. This is the 3rd increase. This is the 4th increase. This is the 5th increase. And we had 6 stitches, so this is the 6th increase. So I think in row number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can go back and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think, let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. On number 4, I started to do the increase. Let's see, that's the increase. That's when I started to do the increases. And I did 2 increases, and then I started making those little chains. 2 increases, 2 chains. And so in number 4, I start making the increases. So this is number 2. There's a gnat. I took those plants out of here because they were dead. Let's see. So now I'm going to do 1 increase. 1 stitch and an increase in this stitch. A 1, an increase. I think it was number 5. Let me look at it again. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll check it. So I'm just doing my increase like I'm supposed to right now. 1, 2. Oh, that was supposed to be an increase. I'm just going to town. 1 increase. 1 increase. I really should write these down. I have to do it right away. I can recreate something very similar to it, and that could be my bat wing, but I'm going to make a pattern. I'm going to go look at my other pattern. This wing is so much better than the other one I did. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2. If you're making it for yourself, you know, I think that you can kind of just fudge it. Increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. One, 2, increase. Wow. How did I do that? Oh, my increase, right? Okay. Got too excited there. Increase. 1, 2, increase. And then attach. It's the end of the round. Did I kill it? That gnat. Let's see. One more round of the same thing of single crochets. I see 1. I think I need 3 of them now. 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. I may refine this whenever I go and write a pattern about it. 1, and make the tutorial. 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2. Did I make it increase? Yeah. 3. Do you hear me panic? Increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. Okay. So what I do if I'm making it up as I go and measure the other one if I have to have another, making another one to make sure they're the right size. I think I'm on track. Now I'm going to do the rows where at the increases I add a little chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now with my increases, I make 1 and a chain and 1 again in the same spot. That's my increase with a little chain in between. 1, 2, 3. Did I skip one? 3, 4. Increase with a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Increase with a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase with a chain. Do y'all hear the neighbors, yard guys doing their work? 1, 2, 3, 4, increase with a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase with a chain. Okay. Let me look at that. Yes, almost there, almost there. So I'm going to do one more round of that increase with the chain in between. And we were at how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 5. Okay. Chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase in that chain, I believe. Or is this the chain? Where's the double at here? It's this one. See, this is wrong. I don't know what I'm doing, but I am going to fix it. But it's like a hexagon, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And now here's the, and then the hexagon and the chain, the increase in the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase in a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase. With a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase with the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase with the chain. Okay. I'm going to fold it in half. Oh wait, fold it where you end. I fold it in half like this. And then it is very close to it. Now I just have to close it up like I did the previous one, where it's folded in half, and I'm going to go through the back loops only. Uh-oh, don't lose my loop. Somebody's at the door and they want to come in. Okay. That gnat. Okay, just start right here at your corner and work in the back loops only to close it up, joining both back loops together with a slip stitch. Hold on, Cha-Cha. I think that's Cha-Cha who wants to come in. Let me go let my doggy in. Let me go let my baby in. Try not to trip. Oh, I almost knocked Susan over. Okay, so it was Cha-Cha. She wanted to come in. She's in now. What's she gonna do? Come and lay down in the bed, baby. Come and lie down in the bed. Good girl. He's my good baby. She must have had some breakfast. Slip stitch it closed. Line up these little points together. And if they don't line up, make them line up. You're the boss. Slip stitch to the point. I'm not even counting anymore. I'm just going by the points. And in these points, I'm going to go through both loops on each side. Go through both loops. Pull through. Pull through and make a single crochet in the same spot. Go make another single crochet, add a chain, and in the same spot make 2 more single crochets. And that's how I made them more pointy here. Okay, continue in the back loops only. Yes, it's a bat. Brianna Lee, you are so fun. I'm glad I found your channel. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're on your phone, you can just double tap your screen and it'll do it for me. I'm begging for likes. I need 50 now. I already met 40 goal. And so thank you guys for leaving those likes for me. And then don't forget to press the little buttons on the side, the little hearts or whatever icon you want to press, because it lets you YouTube know that I'm something's happening over here in this channel. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Okay, yeah, I'm making a bat. This is the bat body. These are the wings. And then I have to make ears, and I should be done and put his little nose on. I'm going to stay here until I'm finished, I think. 117 minutes I've been on here. My phone is still charged. My coffee's still warm. Better than cold. Okay, back loops only. Back loops only. Stitching them together. I'm not the best crocheter, I don't think. But that gnat, it's been flying and bothering the heck out of me. And you know what? Those gnats are not dumb. They know when they bother you. Okay, you just make sure, like this one kind of is a little off. That's okay. I'm going to stretch it a bit. And I'm going to the back loops only, slip stitching all the way up to that little point. Just keep on working. You tell them who's boss. Now at the point, go through both of them. If you can't find it, make your own point. You know what I mean? Like if you've messed up or whatever. I do that all the time. 1, 2 in the same place, and a chain, and then 2 more. I have a weird way of thinking of things, so if you think this is weird, it is. That's okay. It's still gonna be cute. It's gonna be so cute. And I'm glad I saw this and it sparked an idea in my head on how to make them. How to make my wings, because last year my wings were different and they were tedious. And I did not like this. This is just simple circles. Wait a minute, I lost something here. I've split the yarn right here on this loop. Okay. So I'm doing back loops only to seal it together. And here we go. I'm going through all the loops right here on this one because I want it to be stable. Single crochet, chain 1, and now leave a long tail. And do I have a matching one? Do I have matching or what? And my other wings that I did had a back and a front, so you couldn't just alternate, but these are not. These are the same on both sides. So I can do the stitches all the way up to the top. So I'm going to surface stitch little lines here and here, okay? Let me look for my yarn. I thought I took out some yarn that I wanted, but I can use any kind of yarn I want. Do I want this lilac? I think I like this lilac. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going, let's see, where's this one coming out of? Oh, center pull. Who doesn't want a center pull? I love a center pull. Woo! Okay. I'm going to use a smaller hook. Not too small, I hope. Let's see, what size is this one? Size 3. This one is a size 4. The one I've been using, this chewed up one. Size 3. I'm going to, let me see how I'm going to do this. I want to work from the center here. The center. Insert my hook. I think I want to work going up. That way I can go back down on this side. I'm going to work from this. Let's see how it works. Let's see how it works. Leaving a long tail because I may need to sew stuff. Who knows? I'm going to chain 2. And I'm going to go back into that same spot. Make sure it's nice and neat on the other side too. And I'm just going to bring my hook through and surface stitch it. Okay, so I'm going to tilt this so you guys can see me a little bit better. I have the tail hanging here. Don't worry about that. You can always sew that in and hide it. I want to work my way to the center of the circle that I had folded. So I'm just going to insert my hook, and with this I go all the way through the back, grab the yarn and bring it up, and then I pull it through, and you don't want it too tight. Give yourself some give there, and then you move on to your next stitch, put it down through there, and you bring it through and make another line, and we're going to work our way all the way up here. And as you're doing this side, you're also making a line on this side, so that's cute. Work your way up here. You can use your hook as a guide. So you want to go here, then you know that you want to. That's usually what I do. I know I want to go here. Stick my needle in here. I try to put it in each row. Go here. That's how I keep a straight line. Go into the center. And the back should be just as neat as the front because, let me see, wait. Going to the center. And then at the end, when you do the last surface stitching, I'm going to keep it down here so y'all can see. When you do the last surface stitching, you just single crochet up here at the point. And I'm going to make 2 chains, and then I'm going to go back into that same, no, the one over it maybe. And now you're going to work to here, okay? Now we're working down. Now, if you didn't want this to be here, you can always just sew, do the surface stitching through just one layer. But I like it. Okay, I'm working there, so there's my... I like using my needle like that. It's a great guide. Otherwise, I'd be going all over the place because, yeah, my eyes like to wander. I like to start thinking about things, and then I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going here. Make as many as you want, or put one in each round, in between each row round. And now I'm getting back here, okay? Now I'm going to put it through the very top here. Make another surface stitch. And then chain 2 to make that little loop. Go back into the same spot. Crochet, leave a, you just do a slip stitch and you just leave a line here. You don't know how long, I don't know yet how much I will need, but now I have this. Now the thing is, should I do these? So here's my bat, and here's my wings. Yes, I do need them here, and I guess I should go, unless, what do I like? Or maybe I should just put little fingers on here, on this edge. Do I need it just on the top? Or do I need any more lines, or is that enough? So that would be that, and that would be the bat. If you don't like this, go through one layer only. Okay. That's done there. Let's see if I can recreate that again. Uh-oh, uh-oh, what happened there? What happened, what happened, what happened? Okay, alrighty. Oh yeah, I should. Why don't I have like, how come? No, they're different. How come they're different? I thought I was supposed to have 3. I don't know what I did here, people. I skipped a thingy. Look, I did that. That's how I'm gonna have to put my bat thingy up this way. Let's see, let's flip this one. Okay, so I'm supposed to have another one here. Supposed to have another one right here, a point. I don't know what I did with it. How did I lose it? Oh, shoot. I like this one better. I don't know what I did, people. I did some boo-boo. I might have to redo it. So I like this one much better, but I want to keep them the same. So this is what happens when you just fly in by the seat of your pants. Okay, so this is the difference right here. Or is this the difference? That's the same thing, Angie. Oh, y'all seeing my struggle, my life struggle. That's okay. Bats don't have even. They're. Mine's a special bat. What the heck did I do here? I don't know. I don't know what I did. Stop looking at my mess. Thank you. Oh, how far back am I? Hi, Donna. How are you? Okay, Sandra Hancock used to knit and crochet a lot. I also have about 20 pairs of needles and a lot of hooks. I don't know how to give them away. Any ideas? Keep them. Take to a senior center. When I read that at first, I was like, are you talking about me? No. But yes, the hooks, you could take them to the senior center. That would be great. It'll work out in the end. I know it. I know it. It'll be okay. I know. Thank you for reminding me, Donna. It's going to be okay. Which is the first one I made. Now I can't tell. And I thought I said measure it before. So what I'm going to do is work in these two right here. okay? But okay, I'm just going to start here and work on these two right here, I think. Actually, I like these better. I can't decide. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me think, people. Let me think. This is going to have to go in the back. This is really going to have to join like this in the back to give me my 2 point. Let's see, 1 point, 2 point. See, because they should join like this. But I really like it like, yeah, that's a smaller one. There. I'm going to work here to here. I'm already chewing on my lip here. I do that. Okay, put it through, Angie. You better go write a pattern so you can follow it so you don't get lost, Angie. My gosh. Chain 1, chain 2 at that corner. Now I'm going to start surface stitching by putting my needle, my hook. Let me tilt this just a little bit more. Sticking my hook in there, grabbing my yarn, bringing it up, and slip stitching and going through here. And then now I'm going to start using, I know that I want to go to the circle, so I am going to go use my needle, my hook as my guide. Insert. You're basically sewing like a sewing machine, a simple sewing machine. And then you just slip stitch it through. Insert your hook, bring through your yarn. Insert your hook, bring through your yarn. Insert your hook and bring through your yarn. Insert your hook, bring through your yarn. And then you single crochet right there and you make another stitch. And then you go into, I will go into the same stitch and, oh no, I'm going through the surface. Go into this stitch here, anywhere. Oh, where is this? This should be in the back here. Keep this in the back because you got to bring it through. You got to bring it through. Yeah, see, I get lost, guys. You get to see my real, how I go through this every day. And then I'm going to put another stitch, and I'm aiming for that point over there, this point right here. And when somebody looks at this little bat, nobody's going to talk about his special wing. His special wing, he's okay. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just like the rest of us. He just has a special little wing. So this wouldn't have been so bad had I made them even. And so I'm at the end. And it should have, like, this should be gone right here. This part where my fingers covering up, but then it would have been the same. I have the two, right? Like that. And that's it. I'm not going to surface stitch anymore. I'm going to cut this, bring that stitch to the back. There we go. We have our little points here. And this will just be in the back like this. It'll just hide in the back. This part right here. Actually, I wonder if I can just like poke that in or bring this down maybe like this. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to tie these together. Ho, 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 ho. Maybe it'll tighten it up a bit and make it look like it's supposed to have just that one point. It's like I added an extra point or extra stitches. That's what I did. I added extra stitches. shouldn't have done that. Okay, so pay no attention to what I'm doing. I'm just finagling around, and I'm trying to bring these stitches together. And then I'm going to tie it again, because this is going to go in the back of the bat. So does it matter, people? Does it matter? Okay. This one is going to go here. And this one is going to go here. Where's the eyes? There's the center. There's the right there. And that's this one right here. It's going to look like that in the back. It's going to look like, it's going to look like this in the front. Let me look, see how it looks. Do I like that? I want them up a little bit, maybe like that. I like it like that. Yeah, up a little bit. I'm going to attach these on here. I'm going to attach this one first because it's the smallest one, okay? I'm going to use my tapestry needle, which is a small one. This one here. This one is going to go on first on this side. Okay, so I'm not going to need all of these strings. I need to weave these in. What do you think? I need to weave these in. Let me cut them. Now I'm going to sew this in because I need to sew it from this end to the bat. So I'm going to have to get a gray yarn. And right now I'm just going to weave this in and lose it inside. Lose it inside there. Cut it. Now on these here, I will put my needle going in through between the layers. I'm weaving it in between the layers there, so you won't see this yarn. But I'm doing it with the needle not threaded yet because it's kind of short now. So I put my needle in through there. It's coming out. This is the back. I go ahead and thread my needle now since the yarn is small. And voila, it's in here. And it should be fine. I'll cut that one. Let it work its way in there. Okay. I gotta press it in a little bit. I think it needs a little help. It didn't want to go away. All right, now on this one, we're already in the back. So I put my needle in there. Then I thread it. And I bring it through. Cut it. Now I'm going to need some gray. Thank you for joining Angie's workshop. This is our craft meeting for Saturday in the yarn room, and I'm happy to have you here. I'm making a bat. Got to find the center, which is in between his eyes. I'm going to go ahead and attach it there. And I'm just going to sew it to the... Oh, I want him to go up a little bit. I want his wings to go up just a little bit, okay? So I got to remember that. And then I just kind of tie this point to the back. And then do you see how I'm already attached? I'm already attached here. Well, I'm going to sew him just a little bit to the head. Just maybe 2 or 3 stitches. 1. This way, it will be positioned up. Okay, do you understand that? It will be positioned up instead of just falling down. I want him up. So he's going to be stitched to the head just a little bit. I will sew that little thingy in a bit. And 1 more maybe. Yay. Now I'm going to go back down through these stitches and meet that tail there where I started. And now I'm going to put a knot in there. Then I'm going to work both of those in. You can tie it pretty tight. And then I'm going to go through the head and hide, put the needle going through here. But once again, That's going through, but this little tail, go ahead and weave it into your, thread it through your needle. These are just little hacks that I do. And then I pull both of them through. So the long tail comes out, the one I've been sewing with, and my other tail comes out. And it doesn't matter that it's in the front because you're going to pull it and you're going to cut it close to the crochet without cutting the crochet. And then now you have your little wing on. Let's see if we can recreate that with this one. So let me figure out. So this one is going to go, this one's different. This one is a funny little guy. Oh, he's kind of shy. Okay, so you got to make sure that you position them correctly on how you want them. Hello? Oh, go get your treat. Cha-cha. Eddie's coming in to give a treat to the doggy. And then shut her back in here. She loves to stay in here with Mama. Okay, so I'm going to sew it up. Does it have a wing? Oh, look, it has its own thread on the right side. So I'm going to use that. Okay. Very important to make sure that it is where you want it to be because you're going to attach it forever and ever and ever. And there it is right there. Just get it tacked down first, and then you can also look at the back. Let's see. Right there. I don't know if I was in frame or not, but you just figure out where you want it. Go give it 2 or 3 stitches going up around the back of the head if you want it to be up like mine. Okay. Now I'm going to go back down like I did to the center and tie it off using that tail that was already existing here part of my work. And then since this was a little deformed in the back, I'm just going to sew this down because look at the front already. Oh my gosh. Did he need another little tack? This one needed another little tack maybe. I think I'm going to go do that. Go tack it. So what I can do is, if I still needed one more there, I'm working with this yarn. Excuse me. I should have cut these, sewed those in. I can just go into, I'm sorry, I keep putting it there and I didn't realize you can't see it. Put it in through here, go where I want it to be tacked down a little bit. Maybe that's a little too high. And tack it on there. There's never a mess up when you're making amigurumi. You just make them. Look at how they are so nice in the back already. You just make them the way you want. If it doesn't look good and the instructions said to do something else, do whatever the heck you want. Okay. All right. I think I might hide this underneath here and just, yeah, I'm going to hide that yarn underneath there. Okay, so now, like I said, I needed to tack this down. So I'm just going to go all the way through to where I want it to be tacked down so I can get it down first. Right there, probably, yeah. And just do a couple of stitches. It came out. I'm hungry, people. Have y'all eaten already? What time is it? 11:23. I haven't eaten anything. I've had my coffee, which is wonderful. So I had bariatric, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was drooling there. I had bariatric surgery, so I cannot eat and drink at the same time. So I need to have my coffee separately. And it's still warm on this little machine. I love it. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back and forth just a little bit. Just to make sure that it's not going to come out. And then I can go and hide this somewhere. Which I think I know where I want to go hide this. I'm going to go back to the tail. And Doesn't matter if I can't reach it yet because I can still go back into that same spot and come out through there. And then I can tie it with this. And then we can use this to sew something in if we need to, which we do need to. And while I'm here, shouldn't I go ahead and do it? I want to sew this ring here. I want to use both of them. Both of the threads, both of the yarns in here to make it double safe. Ooh, I didn't. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my hands. Okay, so I put both threads into the eye of the needle. I'm going to insert this loop here. Here we go. And it's a jump ring. So that little spot right there, I like to sew over that part. So you just see 2 rings. So zoom in if you need to. But I'm just going to go over that. I was going to give it feet, but I don't think I'm going to give it feet. Now I'm going to take one of these yarns out, which already fell out on its own. I'm going to keep this one here, and I'm going to bring it through. Again, keep sewing. And then, since these 2 are in the same spot now, I can make a knot. And then I can stick my needle in here, bring it through, and then thread it with both of these yarn pieces. And bring it through. And they all come out through here. And look at that, how nice and neat that is. And then we cut this. Yeah. Now I need to go ahead and do these thingies. My gosh, Angie. Since I left them pretty long, then I can go ahead and just put them in here and I work them in. If you can see me. Work it in here. Pull it kind of tight. Cut the end. Stab it in there in between the layers. Work on the next one. Now you add these little surface stitches wherever you want. You want to add more, you want to add around, you go for it, people. It's your bat. And I need a hot pink. A hot pink, people. I'm going to show you how to make the nose real quick because I'm not sure if I'm going to make the eyes. Oh, I think I made a boo-boo, but I'll see if I can fix it. Okay, I'm going to go in through the back. I'm going to come out through the center of his face between his eyes. And I want his nose to be way up high because and I pull it, but don't pull it all the way through. Leave some there. And I'm going to make a V shape here for now. Okay. I'm going to make a daisy chain and cover up that V with the daisy chain. Go in through here, go back through here, go back, go back, go back, go back. And make a daisy chain here, which is you just go in through the same spot where you just came out of, go to the spot where you want it to end up, which is where this stitch is. I use that as my guide. And you pull it through and it loops through there and it makes a nice little round. thing, and it makes it a heart. And his little nose is a heart. I love hearts. I love hearts. How about that? Oh, ho. Thank you for joining my subscription. Thank you. I need to go and revamp that. I need to start working on that because I have somebody coming up on a year on my membership. And I don't even do anything for you guys. Y'all are just so lovely. And I haven't done anything with it, and y'all still stick with me. I'm like so grateful for you guys because if you want, if anybody wants to join my subscription, channel is $2.99 a month. It comes out of your account, and it just I'm looking for something. What did I usually use scissors, don't I? I'm gonna poke this. I made a knot there, and I'm just gonna hide that inside. You just poke it with whatever you have, and then you can go like this, and it disappears. You do gotta kiss it. What do you think, people? What do you think? He needs ears. He needs ears. His wings are kind of small. He can't cover his face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Hope. Ooh, I passed 50 already in my likes. Thank you. Thank you, Hope. Did I do that fast, Autumn? Woo! And the cute. And then, oh yeah, my boo-boo that I said that I did here was I went over that part, you know, where you open it up. But that's okay. I can see part of it still, just so I could put this on here. Let's see. Let's turn it this way now. Okay, so oh, it's fine. Look, he can hang off of your purse, or you can hang him in your car. I need ears, and I'm going to finish this thing with you guys. What kind of ears do I want to give him? I like the little ears that come out the side like Batman. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. Even if you mess up, you can still make one. See, I messed up, and I don't care. He don't care. He's a special bat. Let's make some ears. We're gonna start off with 6. Chain 3 in the first loop. Make 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, I have something in my mouth. It's yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How we did the bottom is how we're going to do this. 1. Okay, now we're going to just do 1 in each spot. 1. So we should have 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we join. Where are we joining at? Where's my join? We're going to do the same again. So we're going to have 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and join. Let's see if I like that. I think I joined in the wrong spot. Yeah. One more. We're going to add on each side of this, I'm going to add an increase and an increase. So just 2 increases on opposite sides. So I'll go into the same spot, but I'm going to do an increase. And then so I'm going to go to the other side, whether you go 2 stitches or 1 stitch, it's up to you. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to do increase here. So just 2 increases on opposite sides of each other. And just like the wings, we're going to have to be measuring to see. So I hope I don't mess up. But if I do, you shall see what I'm going to do to fix it if I'm going to mess up. I don't know how many stitches I have there. And I really don't care. No. No, I usually like to give them really, really big ears. But I think this little baby's going to have just small little ears. One more round. One more round or no? It's got nice little ears, right? I think we're done. Leave a long tail. Got to sew this thing in. Never know. I know, I'm a waster of yarn. It's terrible. Okay, this got stuck in there somehow. What is this? That's just the end here got woven into my crochet somehow. Yeah, it was that. Okay. Just stuff your ends in. Leave your long tail. Let's make another one. 1, 2, 3 rows of 6. Oh, that's the wrong color. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In that first chain, start working your stitches. 6 single crochets, 2, work over that tail, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's okay. Now we're going to the second round. 1, we should have 6. 2, we're going to do 2 of these rounds. So magic ring with 6, second row 6, third row 6. 6. And join. This third row, this is a join, chain 1. Third row, single crochet, 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder what Eddie's doing over there. 6. And slip stitch together. I'm going to just measure it against the other one. I don't know why that point is there, but I'm going to bring that down. Let's see. So it's kind of sticking up right there. I don't like it. I don't know what happened there. And I'm just going to stick my hook in there and kind of bring it down a little bit. I'm like, what the heck are you doing up there, Stitch? What the heck? And I just release it. Okay. You can always just stab things down if you don't like them. How many did I make here? 1, 2, 3. And then now I'm going to do an increase on this side and this side. Okay? We're not closing it up. We're still working in the round. So I'm going into that same spot. Make a, you hear my stomach? Make a single crochet and another single crochet in that same stitch. And now crochet over to the opposite side and put 2. So we just widen the bottom just a bit. Now we're going to do our single crochets all the way down. And we're going to do some measurement. I'm gonna stitch, slip, close, slip, stitch, close. Did I say that? Or did I say it wrong? And now I have 2 little ears. Whoop! That one fell out of my hands. I'm going to leave a long tail like the other one. I'm going to hide the extra little tail inside here. Okay. It makes a little stuffing for it. And now I need to make little pink something or others. Pink, I mean purple, not pink. The purple insides of his ears, right? So let me cut some of this. I'm just going to be sewing. I just cut a little bit. I don't know if that'll be enough for both of them or not, but we'll see because I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. But I don't want it. You're going to determine which one is the front and which one is the back, okay? What is this from? Hold on just a second while I fix something up. What the heck is that from? I don't know where that got caught, but it's going back in. Okay. I want this to be the front. Anywhere you want. Usually where you added your stitches, you know, that's your increases are your sides. But now I want to, how am I going to do this, guys? I'm going to double this up, double my yarn up. I do less stitches that way. And I went in between. Let's see if Angie's mind is going to be working here perfectly or not. I'm not going to go all the way to the end. Can y'all see me? I'm not going to go all the way out. I'm going to go to the very end of the row and come back up to that same point. Okay? That way I'm still leaving some gray down here. And let's see if this works out. You got to finagle your stitches a little bit. And I want it to come out this, like this. I'm going to put another stitch here, but on this, so I'm going in between here. I'm not going to the back. Now here, I want this stitch to come from the very center and the above all those stitches. And let's see if it's going to work, because it works in my mind. And now I have those 2 stitches there. And on this second stitch, on this third stitch around, I'm going to go in and I'm going to just come out. So you double up your thread and you go in and out, and then these 2 meet at a point, and then this third one you put it right above the point and you bring it down to the same spot. And now I can tie this with the other side, the tail of the purple. But yarn, why do you want to give me trouble? Stay out of here. Oh shoot, what did I do with my needle? Okay, there it is. Phew, phew. So you don't have to tie it very tight, but just tie it so it's secure. Then you cut just the lilac ones. Don't cut that green one, the gray one. And then you can cut these lilac ones and you just stuff them inside, okay? You're not gonna have to worry about those anymore. Stuff it inside. Use your fingers if you need to. And you're not ever gonna see those things again. But there's your little ears. Let's see if I can recreate that. Talk to you again about them. So you doubled it up. and you make a V. You're going to make a V here, a line here, and a line here. Okay? You're going to start right here. However long, however tall you want it, it's going to be a little taller than that. And then you're going to go down to the bottom, and you're going to come right back up to that same exact spot, okay? Same exact spot. You don't like the way your threads are looking, just arrange them. Gotta arrange them. Each one has its own little mind. And don't forget, leave your tails here, because you're going to use those. Let me pull it down a little bit. You're going to use these to tie. Okay. Now I made that one. Now I need to make the other V. So I just go straight down here. I'm just going to skip a stitch and go into the second one away from there, because that middle stitch you're going to use for the third one. And now I came out of there. I'm going to go, I know I keep moving my hands, I'm sorry. I'm going to go up to the above that V, and bring this through and bring it into that stitch that was empty in between them. And let's see if I can recreate what I did. What do you think? Cha-Cha. I don't know if I like that one as much as I like this one. These little ones here look like they were much longer. I'm going to loosen them up. No, Cha-Chi. Cha-Cha wants to howl. My dogs are howling over there, so she wants to howl too. Oh, no. It looks a little different, but I'm going to keep it. Okay, now I tie this to the tails using my long one. I don't have to tie it very tight. And then we cut these off. Stuff them inside. And all we should have sticking out is our gray tail that we're going to use. And on this gray tail, let's go ahead and, this is the first time for me to be making it like this, guys. So let's see how it works out. Oh, my other one fell. My ear fell. Okay. Then we have to decide where we want our ears. On the sides, right? I want them a little off to the side, right there. You stand it there. If you need any help, you can use little sticks to stab them. I had these, but no, that's not good. Oh, there it is. Let me see. These are knitting needles I bought at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to put this back on where I want his ears. And I can just kind of stab it in between there. Oh, that's kind of okay. Not kind of okay, right? Okay. The needle is in here. Put my glasses back on because I can't see anything without them. All right. Now I'm just going to sew it. I shall turn it a little bit to the side because I need to see it this way. Right here. And then I go where I want it to end on the other end. I could take this out. Actually, that was probably more of a nuisance for me than anything. Okay, now I have my ear positioned where I want it to be, okay? Right there. See that purple? That's okay, you just tuck that in when you're ready. Now you just go and sew it in. You just go in and out. Whatever your preferred sewing method is, okay? I kind of already have it tacked down where I want it to be. This can all just be stuffed right back in there. Okay, in. If you want to do larger stitches, you can. Just to get it stable and then go over it again. Yes, great idea. Genius idea. So now I'm going to use this guide, my lines of the rounds as guides for my next one when I put it on. So let me just sew this on here, okay? And do your best. And do better than me, because my sewing skills, I hate sewing on parts because I'm not the best sewer. I do it different every time. It's because like my mind is I killed the gnat. It landed on my hand. That's what you get. Don't land on my crochet hand. And then I just pull it a little bit, and it makes it a little tight, and I don't pull it too much. And you can bring it. What the heck is Eddie doing out there? Is he building something? And now my ear is attached. Now I'm going to bring it over to exactly where the opposite is of here. I know it's on this round. Let's do it this way. Okay. And I'm going to attach my other ear, which fell into my lap, which now I'm going to just go ahead and stuff this gray one into, because I'm not going to use it after all. And I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to sew it in using the yarn that I brought over from the other ear. And I'm going to tack each side down. That way I know where it goes so it doesn't start moving on me. And I'll end up at the corner over here. Anything that's coming out of here, any gray yarns or whatever, you can always just pull them with the hook later. Oh my gosh, look at him. He is adorable. Adorable. I love it. I need to make more. I think when I go meet with my friend today, this is what I'm going to be making, I think. Of writing a pattern and doing this. What do you think, guys? Sorry I haven't been paying attention to your comments, people. I'm busy. Having a crochet meeting. Okay, let's see. Okay, getting there. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that bat. Now I'm just going to be going back and forth because, and see how they're a little stuffed because of all the filling, the little ends that we just stuffed in there. Now I'm just going to go back and forth. Over here I see some, I think I might have overstuffed it. I don't know, but you can squeeze and stuff some more. So I want to add some stitches around here. This is how, let's see. No, I don't think that that's a good idea. Did not look good. No, don't need that. Okay. One more time, I'm going to rethread this again because I need this to be elsewhere. It's in the back. And then we shall cut it. Okay, I always like to put my needle up where it belongs because I don't want to lose it. I do have some somewhere, but then that means I'd have to go and find them. Are they in here? They should be in here, but I know they're not. Oh, they're in here. So if I need extras. Oh my gosh. What are we going to do with this bat? Oh, we're going to hang that in our car. You mean I have to take my disco ball off? Yes. Make room for the bat for Halloween. What do y'all think, guys? Did y'all enjoy this? Did y'all enjoy being with me today and having this crochet meeting? I think we were on here 173 minutes, so it's a little over 2 hours. Okay. Oh, let me go and check. I met some people. I've missed some people. Super cute in the car. Thank you, Hope. Kissing them does make it better. Makes me better, too. I'm just looking through the comments before I say goodbye, guys. You always have yarn in your mouth, too? Yeah, how does that happen? Is it just because we just... Do you talk a lot, Pet World? Why are you shaking? What's the matter? Do you need to eat? It does, Pet World, but you know I get so behind on everything. Sorry. 60! Oh my gosh, y'all. Thank y'all so much for all these likes. Hi, Izzy, the Dino Lover. How are you? Welcome back. I remember you. I'm making a bat that hangs upside down. It can be a charm. It can be in your car. It can be in your room. It can be wherever. And it twirls. Ooh, ooh. I just used this keychain clips here. And I sewed it to the bottom. And I worked my way from the bottom all the way up. It's one piece. And then I made 2 wings and attached them. So cute. Thank you, Hooking Good Creations by Tina C. Thank you, Tina. Rachel, hello. You crochet too? Good. Then you're where you belong, lady. Right here. Come and meet us every Saturday at 9 o'clock my time. So figure out that it's right now, it's almost 12 my time. So figure that out. We've been here 3 hours? No. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Donna, for saying my ears look good. Thank you. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I don't know if they're a little crooked, but who cares? Who cares, right? Hi, Sarah. Bellamy. Hello, hello. Thank you. Yada, yada. Okay, good, guys. Look at that. That's what we worked on today. If you missed it, just go back and watch this episode of our crochet meeting for today, and I will and you can view it. You know what I mean? It'll be there on my channel. So look at this. And he gets a little shy sometimes. Look at him. Ooh, how cute. Okay, guys, thanks for coming to the meeting. And it was a long meeting today. So go and make something cute. Be kind to everyone and stay calm. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye, Mem Nolly. Bye. See y'all later. Me and my bat.